Okay, so this is our SI joint reset. You'll need a loop of some kind. It doesn't need to be a yoga strap. Those are helpful, but it can certainly be a belt or a robe tie, something that can tie and give you a little bit of pressure. And a TheraBand will work, it just won't give you quite as much resistance. So if you have something that isn't stretchy, all the better. And a yoga brick, again, doesn't have to be a brick, could be a book. I don't know, we can get creative. We're all in quarantine, so let's just have fun with it. You're going to take your yoga brick, yoga strap, and the strap's going to go above the knee joint. The brick is going to go between the thighs so that it'll go in that long ways. And then you're going to strap yourself up and make it as tight as you can. So I like to squeeze the brick and then tighten, and then let go of the brick and relax. And then you can have a lie down. And then nap time. All right, so making sure that the heels are roughly in line with your sitting bones. So that doesn't mean they need to be all the way next to your butt. They just need to be roughly in line so they're not like super wide. The strap, of course, is going to help give you some feedback about that, as will the brick. And then you can check in with your crotch and your inner thighs, make sure they're not gripping. And take a big breath in and a big breath out. And just let everything relax. There's a certain amount of support that the strap and the brick are giving you. So just take a minute to appreciate that support and breathe. And then nice and easy, see if you can start to shift your breath into your back. So belly breath is very available. I'm going to try to limit my belly breath and allow my back and side ribs to find a little bit more expansion. And just noticing where maybe it's a little harder to breathe. So for me, I can feel my right side is a little stickier on that inhale. Like it feels like more of a stretch. It doesn't really like it, but I'm like, suck it up, buttercup. I'm going to breathe. Inhale. And exhale. And then nice and easy, use your breath to help you start to mobilize your pelvis a little bit. So maybe finding a little tuck and then release. And a little tuck and a little release. And last time, a little tuck of the pelvis so the pubic bone is moving towards your face. And then a little release. Then going in the opposite direction, the pubic bone is going to slide between your thighs just a little bit. So this is a pretty small movement. I'm not sticking out, popping my ribs and sticking my butt out. I'm going to keep my ribs grounded. And it's really just more of a slide of the pubic bone than anything else. A little slide and a little release and a little slide and a little release. And then letting everything kind of settle to what you perceive as being neutral. Finding weight through your feet, feeling your big toe joint, baby toe joint, inner heel, outer heel. And see if you can press into your feet here, finding those four corners without getting grabby in your crotch. So wherever you've landed with your pelvis, let's call this your neutral for today. And see if you can keep your pelvis in its neutral and then squeeze the brick a little squeeze and a little release. Now notice when you squeeze that brick, if it made the tops of your thighs pop up towards your face or take you into a tuck of any kind, see if you can think about pulling those knees towards each other and almost widening the base as you do that. And really ground through that big toe joint. And release. Last time. A little press into the brick. Press into that big toe joint. And now we're going to hold it here for 10, 9. Keep breathing. 8, 7. Direct into that back body. 5, 4. Watch the shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Press out into your strap or your belt or your band and release. And as you press out, instead of just thinking about pushing the knees out to the side, think about translating the whole femur wide in the socket. And breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release that. Inhale. Exhale. Shake it out. Release any tension you might have built up trying to do that right. Find your neutral. Find that big toe joint. Squeeze your brick for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press wide on your strap. Find maybe a little bit at the outer heel, but keep that big toe joint down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release that. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the brick. Find that big toe joint. Inhale to prepare. And then exhale. Move through your tuck and lift up into your bridge while you squeeze that brick. All right. Let's see. How high am I? I'm doing okay. Not as bad as I thought. So we want the ribs in line with the pelvis. So I don't want to be down here and trying to lift my butt up, but pushing down through my lumbar. So the ribs are down, but the butt and the lumbar are up, and you're mostly maintaining a neutral alignment here. So we're squeezing our brick. We're holding that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press out on your band. Keep the big toe joint grounded. Maybe pull into that outer heel a little bit. Think about widening your butt. Inhale, exhale, hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep widening and slowly roll down through your spine. Don't ever jump into the lumbar. Keep pulling your heels towards your butt, reaching your knees over your big toe joint as you roll down to help traction the spine and make a little space for yourself as you release all the way down and through to neutral. Big breath in, big breath out. We're going to do that one more time. Find your squeeze onto the brick, big toe joint. Inhale. Exhale, nice and slow. Work up into the bridge. Make sure the butt is up high enough that your ribs stay in alignment with the hips. Pull the heels towards the butt. Reach your knees over big toe. Keep that squeeze for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And press wide onto your strap. Press into those feet. Pull the heels towards the butt. Reach over big toe, second toe. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep pressing wide. Keep reaching. Soften through the sternum. Roll down one vertebra at a time. Release the pelvis down and through to your neutral. And breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Now you can come up, unwrap yourself. Do a little check. See how things are feeling from left to right. You can repeat that sequence as many times as you need. Keep looking for balance between right and left glute.